let me begin with your personal journey. From a village in Hisar to CJI's office, what aspects of your early life and legal journey most shaped your approach to justice and leadership? Did you always know you wanted to become a lawyer and later a judge?
Growing up in a village like Petwad taught me a good lesson to be very, very patient, knowing fully well that growth takes its own time. Initially, when you have a background schooling in a village and then you move to a township, from there to the high court, and then eventually in Delhi, it's a long journey full of struggle. But at the same time, as I said, the lesson which I learned and accordingly I shaped myself was that I need to have lot of patience. I must wait for my turn, and I must invest in myself through hard work and commitment. And that I would say eventually paid me.
So, having risen from the district courts to the High Court and then the Supreme Court, judicial administration has been a defining strength of your career. From that vantage point, what do you see as the most structural vulnerability of the judiciary right now? And what are the important reforms that judiciary needs?
Utkarsh, I have the advantage of, as I said, I started initially from the district courts. So I had a first-hand interaction with the district judiciary. Then I shifted to High Court, and High Court also, besides I would say a successful lawyer in private practice, then I took over as Advocate General of the state. So I had the advantage of seeing the other side of the court proceedings and how you conduct yourself as a professional. I had almost a stint of almost 4 years as Advocate General when in the morning I resigned and I took over as judge at 10 a.m. I had the privilege and the honor and the opportunity of serving under various very eminent chief justices who had a lot of trust in me. They gave me a lot of administrative responsibilities, which made me to learn to open vista and to understand the internal functioning of the judiciary. Eventually, when I went as Chief Justice of the High Court, by that time I had a very fair experience of working on administrative side. Then I got the opportunity to serve as Chief Justice of the High Court for almost 7 months before coming to Supreme Court. Even as a young judge, I would say that I was very fortunate because the then Chief Justice of India, they gave me certain responsibilities even as a young judge. I was in 2007 when I was 3 years old judge. I was taken to the governing body of the National Legal Service Authority at that time, and I was given 2 consecutive terms for 4 years. Then I was picked up for the Indian Law Institute, the deemed university. So all these opportunities gave me an exposure to perform on administrative side and also to understand the nitty-gritties of the judicial system and the challenges we really face on day-to-day basis. So I would say that before I have taken over, there is an experience with me as my asset, and I wish to capitalize that. Knowing the fully background of the system, the institution, the difficulties, and the challenges. My first priority will be, I know that institution has multiple challenges like any other constitutional democratic setup has. My first priority will be for the predictable timeline and a unified national judicial policy based early decision of the pending cases. I am not saying the elimination of all the areas. That will never happen, that should not happen. Because the litigation is an ongoing process. People have trust and faith in the judicial system. The cases will be filed. But the old cases which are staring on our face, I really need to tackle that area. And for that, one, I really need to explore the mediation as one of the powerful game changer. And as you know that from last almost 1 year and particularly last 6 months, I have launched that mediation for the nation mission. It is coming up very well. There is a very encouraging response to that. So mediation is one tool that I really wish, along with the cooperation of my sister and brother judges in the Supreme Court and the High Courts, we are going to give really a very expensive platform to mediation for that purpose. The second thing is the prioritization of certain litigations. You will find some reforms I have already made in Supreme Court. Some I am on Monday onwards again I am doing it. I just want to send a very clear and a strong message that Supreme Court is also meant for the common man. And any ordinary litigant will also have a sufficient space and time in the Supreme Court. And for that, I am doing some prioritization of the matters to be listed. Of course, this is one mission which I alone cannot do it. So my sister and my brother judges, they have extended full cooperation in that regard. And I am quite sure, with the help of all the domain experts and those who have really come forward with various suggestions, I am going to meet this challenge successfully.